What's up? I'm back. Another video. I'm Chris Watson, and I spread the ascension message, the help awaken humanity message, all that good stuff. I'm here to also educate on the crystalline body, all that stuff. And for those that have been watching my channel, y'all know. To those that just found me, welcome. I'm excited to see that I got a few more subscribers and stuff. That's awesome, man. I'm glad my information is resonating. That is a really, really great thing. And I want to talk to y'all today about the collective awakening, because it is in full swing. Like the Great Awakening, I mean, people are waking up everywhere. And more rappers and musicians and stuff are becoming conscious. Like there's a rapper that goes by the name of NLE Choppa and Big Sean. They did a song called Moonlight. And Big Sean, here's a couple lines he says. He said in the song, he says, to keep the shit clear, the world just a mirror. Okay, the world's a mirror, right? So he's saying that. And then he says, I'm up as I ever been on an ascension. I mean, it don't get no plainer than that. I mean, this is a wonderful thing to see. You know how many people that's reaching? Oh, it's awesome. We've been waiting on these rappers to, especially the conscious rappers, to be using their platforms to help spread this awakening knowledge. He's planting all kind of seeds in his music now. Also, commercials are literally like trying to attract the spiritual crowd. They're showing people like the AAA insurance commercial is show two people meditating on their commercial. Why do you think they're doing that? The spiritual crowd has become so large that now markets are trying to attract us because there are so many of us now. This is a huge sign. The Great Awakening, dude, we've been knowing it's going on, but this is a whole new level now. Now we really got people, lots and lots and lots of people waking up. So many. So the fact that they're trying to attract the spiritual crowd alone lets you know that there is a lot, there's an abundance of them. Otherwise, they wouldn't put things in there to catch a spiritual person's eye. You know what I mean? You know, that's how they're trying to attract us. But it is just truly a pleasure to get to see and witness the Great Awakening take place. You know what I mean? The ones that have been doing the work for so long and stuff, which I mean, I've only been awake a little over 2 years now, you know, but I've done so much in that, more than 2 years in my whole life, especially as far as transformation wise. I mean, it's just absolutely crazy. This is going to be just a short video, but I'm going to probably do another one after this, because there's some big stuff coming up in 2022 and some other big stuff coming up in 2024, and I'll be doing videos on that because it is huge stuff that needs to be addressed, that people need to know, and it needs to be presented in such a way that it doesn't cause mass fear, you know, because people are fragile, man. You know, the people who are still asleep, they are so fragile. They as I'm saying mentally, you know what I mean? Like their psyche is fragile, not literally them. Before anyone says that, so we have to be careful in how we present things. Because I see some people who claim to be spiritual that do some fear mongering out there, like, oh, this is the end of the world starts on this date and all that shit. You know, that is going to scare the hell out of people who are not awake. It's not going to scare the people who are awake, because a lot of us have gotten over the whole fear, realizing that there's one consciousness and stuff, and that you don't die. You know, you just transfer to another experience or incarnation. One thing I really want to remind you of is to not forget to enjoy your personal journey. It is yours alone. Okay? And a lot of us went through our awakenings alone, and I'm glad I did. You know, I'm glad everything turned out exactly how it was supposed to. You know, but I really want you to see, when you slow down, you see the subtleties. There's so many subtle things, man, that you will find so beautiful, and they'll be so precious to you, and you will cherish them. Like, I was looking at a leaf earlier, and looking at all the designs and the lines on the leaf, and it's so complex and beautiful just on that leaf, you know what I mean? And looking at different wildlife and insects and all that stuff, man, it's just such an abundance of life. There's so much life everywhere all around you, you know. So looking at it from this perspective, we live in such a loving universe. It's a beautiful universe that seeks to evolve and know itself, discover itself, more about itself, you know. But I really want you to enjoy your personal journey. Take some time. Sit outside, you know, look at a leaf and look at all the little lines and veins that run through a leaf, and see how complex nature is, yet simple at the same time. Just so unified. Nature is unified. That's what you get when you unite. That's what nature looks like. You know what I mean? It's united. And this is kind of a crazy perspective a little bit. Not crazy, but you know, they did these reforestation projects where they were, you know, putting trees back where they had cut them down, and they were putting all the same species of tree, you know, putting the species together, and they didn't do so good. When they mixed the forest up and planted all kinds of different species together, the forest thrived. You know what I mean? It did better with diversity. You know what I mean? And look how diverse everything really is when you look at it. It is just absolutely crazy. But yeah, stay tuned, and I'll be doing another video here soon to show y'all the crystals on my body. The one that I did, I wasn't really pleased with it. You know what I mean? And I had to edit a part of it out, which I talked about that in my videos. But it shrunk the screen down to where it just was not what I thought it would be. If I would have known from the jump it was going to shrink the image, the video, to a small ass size, I wouldn't have done it. You know what I mean? But I'll be doing another video soon to show y'all in detail. Yeah, I got some of the hair off my legs and stuff and arms just so you can see it very clear. You know what I mean? There's like so many designs on my skin, and the electromagnetic field around my body has been super amped up. Like I've been feeling super electric. Every day I brush my hair like woof, like there's so much electricity in it. You can hear it going zzz, zzz, when I'm brushing my hair. Like when the static like pops off the hair, like zzz, you know what I mean? You can hear it. Like you can hear it going zzz when I'm brushing my hair. I mean, it is that electric. And it's been for about the past month, and it's only increasing, really. You know, it's just very subtly though, just a little bit at a time. But like I was petting a dog the other day, and I had one of my hands on the dog, and I was petting it with the other hand, and I could feel the static in my other hand. Like it was like zapping as I was petting. It was charging up my fingers, and it was like zapping the dog. Like it was crazy. You know what I mean? So let me know. And here's another thing: we don't have any carpet in our house at all. None. Absolutely none. I have no reason to have this much electricity like on me. You know what I mean? It is crazy. But a lot of what's to do with that is our bodies changing, this ascension process. And there's going to be some things happening in the next couple years that's going to really aid that. And if you're listening to this, you really need to grow your own food. Grow your own food. I'm starting a garden this spring. Make sure you grow your own food, man. You need to do it because the markets are going to crash. I mean, it's going to get real. But that's why we need to focus on us light workers and stuff uniting in the physical. You know, the awake people. You know, uniting in the physical. We can get through this together. Centered. You know, being the calm in the storm. And we'll be able to assist the public in a much bigger way if we're all together united in different parts all around the world. You know what I mean? Not all in one spot. You know what I mean? Like clusters, colonies of us all around the world. You know. But grow your own food. Grow your own food. Grow your own food. I can't say it enough. Grow your own food. Please grow your own food. If not, it might get hard. Also, look up whatever area you're going to be in. Look up local plants that are edible that you can eat. I did this in my area. I found out dandelions were edible all the way to the root. You can eat the whole plant. You can consume that whole plant. It's full of vitamins. Why isn't this public? Why aren't we taught this shit? You know what I mean? We have wild lettuce that grows all around here. A plant that I've been seeing my whole life that people mostly chop down is completely edible and good for you. You know what I mean? So I'm looking these things up. I'm gonna go to Walmart and print some pictures of them, of the information and knowledge off, so I have it in case the electronics crash. You might want to focus on writing things down in case the electronics crash. You know, but people need to be unplugged from technology. That's why we need to be united when this happens. But people ultimately do need to be unplugged from technology, a break, man, because so many people have their faces in their damn phone. They don't even look up. They wouldn't know if there was fucking 10 ships above them, 10 crafts above them in the sky. They wouldn't know because they're steadily with their face in their phone. You know what I mean? People are wrecking cars and getting killed because of their phones. Children are more addicted to technology than ever. So we need an unplug from that. You know, and if you're watching this, you know, just don't let the technology is meant to be a great tool. Don't let it consume you. You know what I mean? Don't be so addicted to it. Like, I've really never been one of those ones that's addicted to social media or anything like that. I'm a researcher, though. I love to research. I love knowledge. I don't know. I've always had a thirsty brain, I guess. But, alright. That's about it for today. I just wanted to touch base with y'all and, you know, share this news about the collective awakening because it is in full swing. You know, and I want you to enjoy your journey, man. Enjoy it, man. See the beauty and everything. And if you look at stuff and drop the labels, you can see the beauty in it. Realize you really don't know what it is. You know what I mean? We can call a tree all day long. But do you really know what it is? You probably don't. So, just a little perspective for you. You know, I've been doing all kind of chemtrails all day. That's what all that mist is in the sky. You just see trails all in the distance, you know. More sun blockage. But yeah, that'll be about it for today. Or at least for this video. I love you. Please try to stay centered during these trying times. And be patient with those who are not awake. Be very patient with them. Because they're the ones who ain't awake are the ones that are suffering, man. You know, so just be patient with them. And try to plant seeds when you can. You know, don't try to just convert someone. You know, just drop little seeds. You know, and you'll reap what you sow. But alright, I love you.